Hello and welcome to another episode of Toya Talks Wrestling. In today's episode, I'm going to elaborate on a tweet that I made yesterday talking about the Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre and having Randy Orton at the end. So it was pitched, I guess, by both gentlemen, Cody and Drew, that Randy Orton causes Cody Rhodes the title by interfering, obviously on accident, trying to help Cody Rhodes, but eventually backfiring and it ends up, having to where Drew McIntyre wins the title, right? Would have been a great ending, great shocking, great surprise. Like, wow, we didn't see that coming, and we can have that, maybe start that the feud between Cody and Randy Orton, because at the end of the day, I can probably speak for most of us wrestling fans that we want to see the feud between Cody and Randy Orton. And you can have Drew McIntyre, defend the title, whatever like that, and Cody Rhodes can always go back to Drew McIntyre later. Which I would have no problem with that. I would have no problem with Cody Rhodes losing, because it was pretty obvious that Cody Rhodes was going to win, right? Because it was pretty obvious because WWE plays the safe. Also, it was pretty obvious that was Cody Rhodes' first defending the title since getting the title back at SummerSlam. But man, if they actually would have done it, that would have been crazy, right? That would have been great. No, I don't think anybody would be complaining about Cody Rhodes losing the title like that, right? It wouldn't make sense, right? Because it was like, well, he didn't really lose the title. Randy Orton caused the title and everything. I was like, okay, that makes sense. But I can understand why they didn't want to do that, right? Playing it safe. They wanted Cody Rhodes to look good. Blah, yada, blah, blah. Cody can't afford a loss. Yada, 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 whatever. I think that if they didn't want to do that scenario, they could have had it to where we could still see Randy Orton, right? Maybe Drew McIntyre is besting Cody Rhodes, and then Cody Rhodes was almost about to lose the title. You can have Randy Orton come in and kind of like save Cody Rhodes and keeping his title and everything else, and that's the reason why Cody Rhodes kept his title was because of Randy Orton. And then you can have to where the fact is like, okay, well, Cody Rhodes goes up there on like a SmackDown. It's like, hey, Randy, I appreciate you like helping me and everything like that, but I could handle Drew by myself. I didn't need your help. Basically going back and forth for weeks and weeks, whatever, until, Randy Orton's like, look, you're being ungrateful and all this other stuff. RKO's him, goes after him, whatever like that, and attacks him and all that other stuff. So, then you can still have where Cody Rhodes is the champion and now he's feuding with Randy Orton. To where you can have it to where Randy Orton could probably win Elimination Chamber, because I think they should give CM Punk Royal Rumble. Have him win Elimination Chamber. Have him go fight Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Maybe lose so we can have a longer storyline. Maybe lose, maybe win, because then maybe Cody Rhodes is chasing Randy. However it is you want to do it, doesn't matter. I think they could have done it like that. Now I can understand why they don't want to add Randy at all. Fine. I can also see, considering that Cody beat Drew at WrestlePalooza, you can have the fact that Cody Rhodes is going against Seth Rollins in April for Crown Jewel. It's champion versus champion, and whoever wins is going to win the Crown Jewel belt and the ring or whatever. I can see Drew McIntyre causing Cody Rhodes that match for sure, because there was a promo on this Monday between Rollins and Cody, where basically Cody was like, look, I already beat you like 3 times one-on-one. If it's gonna be one-on-one when we go at it at Crown Jewel. because you know Seth Rollins is part of the Vision, and the Bron Brons might show up, but I think that the Bron Brons are not going to show up. I think Drew McIntyre is going to show up, and he's going to cause Cody Rhodes a match. And then I can see later in War Games that Drew McIntyre is being added to the Seth Rollins group with Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre as well. And then, you know, CM Punk, Roman, John, Cody, and I don't know the fifth person is. Maybe LA Knight, maybe Jey Uso, maybe someone completely out of the blue. I don't know. Whoever it is, I can see that. So I think both ways would have been worked out great, but maybe Randy Orton being by that. I don't know. Not sure. But I mean, I would have liked to see Cody Rhodes would have lost and everything else at WrestlePalooza. I don't think anybody would have been mad or upset at that ending and everything else like that. And it would have started a good storyline, because you basically had Drew McIntyre is great. I love Drew McIntyre. He's freaking fantastic. But during the time when Cody Rhodes got Claymored into the freaking announcer's desk and was gone for like 5 weeks because basically he was filming a freaking movie, you had Drew McIntyre pretty much doing, like, promoting this whole like match. Oh, where's Cody and everything else like that, right? I mean, one match can only do so much, you know? So there was really no storyline going into it. At least we could have had a storyline start right there, you know what I'm saying? Because we could have had Cody versus Randy, you know, without the title, or with the title, whatever. You would have just added Randy into this mix. But it's like WWE is always playing it safe, and it's like, my goodness, take a leap of faith, WWE. Trust the roster. Like, Cody is great, Drew is great, Randy is great, and they would have made it work. Like, why didn't you just go for it, man? I'm just like, stop playing it safe. Like sometimes you just have to like say, you know what, I'm gonna go. The worst thing that can happen is they don't like it, right? That's the worst that can happen, right? But then, like, at least you tried. Like, at least you gave it a go. It's like, at least you gave it a chance, right? And it's like, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I just wish they would have just took the plunge and just did it. But it's really just disappointing that they didn't. Because I'm like, man, that would have been freaking phenomenal. And that would have made that match so much fucking better. You know what I mean? Because I give that match, someone gave that match a C-. I give that match a C-. Like, me and Tim said that was probably one of the worst of the best matches on that card. Because Cody is good. Drew's good. It's a good match. It was a good match. Was it a great match? No. Was it a phenomenal match? No. Was it like a match that I would go back and watch again? Probably not. No. But it was okay. You know, but if you had that ending, probably would have been like better. Could have been like, oh, okay, now we're starting something here. We're starting something. I mean, like I said also yesterday, I think I was like, I'm pretty sure that we are not through with Drew and Cody, right? I'm pretty sure Cody will, like I said, I'm pretty sure Cody will lose at Crown Jewel due to Drew McIntyre. It's not gonna be through to the Vision, Bron Brons. It's gonna be because of McIntyre. I'm 100% agree. I'm 100% sure on that, right? But yeah, I don't know, because like Triple H was like, oh, WrestlePalooza, you're gonna be great surprise and everything else. I'm just like, you're gonna be shocked and everything else. And it's like, you have Pat McAfee come out, and I'm just like, that's not really a surprise. Doesn't he live in Indianapolis, and that's where he's from, that's where he resides? I'm just like, okay, no. And then like, oh, Stephanie McMahon getting the Hall of Fame, like, cool, congratulations. You could have made that announcement like anywhere. You know, it's like, oh, right, that's not really a huge surprise. I'm not like, oh my god, you got into the Hall of Fame. It's like, I wanted like a shocking surprise. I wanted to be like, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. You know, I want to be like, oh, Randy Orton causes Cody the fucking match. Oh no, what's gonna happen next, right? That's the kind of surprise I wanted. But yeah, whatever. I also heard that John Cena was supposed to win, but I understand why he didn't win. Because war games. I already mentioned this before, but yeah. But I don't know. I'm so tired of like WWE playing it safe. But yeah, I don't really have much more to say about that. It's really just like disappointing that WWE is just not taking chances and stuff like that. But I mean, you want people to pay like $30 for an app to watch these PLEs, and you're not giving $30 worth of PLEs. Also, I heard that this got commercials as well. Like, come on. It's like, let's do better, WWE. Let's do better. Right? But anyways, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye!